All right, good afternoon, Vicenza Middle School. I'm Dr. Barrett Smith. I'm the building principal for the middle school, and I'd like to go ahead and start with our orientation today. Let's go ahead and start. First thing is who I am. I have been in DoDEA for 38 years. This is my 41st year of education. My father was in the United States Air Force. He was a veteran of 28 years. In that time, I graduated from Kaiserslautern High School in Germany. My sister and brother also graduated from Kaiserslautern High School in Germany. And I have a daughter that graduated from Kaiserslautern High School, and I have two sons that graduated from Kaiserslautern High School as recently as 2020. I have a daughter that is attending Vicenza High School as a sophomore and a son who is a senior at Vicenza High School. These are pictures of my family, of course. This is of my father and mother and my son, everyone else that's there. This second picture is of my daughter here, who lives in Dallas, and my other son, who also lives in Dallas. And this is my son here, who lives in California, and of course, my dog. Okay, so that's my family. And really what I need for you to know is that I am well acquainted with the DoDEA family. I consider this an excellent opportunity for me to work with your children, your students. I've been here for 7 months. I moved from Kaiserslautern area, Simbach Elementary School in January, and I'm really happy to be here, and I'm happy to have the opportunity to serve you and your family. So let's start with school. School times for the middle school is 8 o'clock to 2:45. And 8 o'clock is that time when the bus drivers allow the students to get off of the bus. Thursday, and this is something for everyone to remember, every Thursday is early dismissal. So school starts at 8 o'clock, but the students will be released at 1:15. So that is something for everyone to know. So what does it look like to start out our school day? The buses are lined up out front, across our parking lot, and the students are released from the buses at 8 o'clock, and they're released to line up at the school door. Now, because of COVID, we don't have all of our students coming into the front entrance. We have the 8th graders who will be going to the left side of the door. We have 6th graders who will be going through the right side of the door. And I will let you know how the 7th graders will enter the building. So again, 8th graders on the left side, 6th graders on the right. Once the students enter the building, they need to ensure that their mask is up. Once they come into the building, there are hand sanitizing stations located right as they come into the door. Everyone takes a squirt, they wash their hands, and then they proceed to their classrooms. There are no lockers that are in use this year. We will wait for further guidance in terms of when lockers will be used again. Adults will be there to ensure that students are all practicing this safety feature. Now, the 7th graders are going to be on the far left-hand side of the building. This is the front area here again, and they will be on the far left-hand side. This is the door that they will see, and they will have the same situation that that all of our students will have, and that is that once they come in, they will hand sanitize as well. And so again, that's the same expectation, okay, that they will do the hand sanitizing once they enter the building. Now I'm going to go back one slide, and once the students come into the building, this is a layout of the first floor. So the front door is here, and you can review this with your students after this presentation. This is the front door here, and this is that 7th grade side door. There are a set of stairs that will take you up to the 2nd floor here, and there are a set of stairs that will take you to the 2nd floor here. And down the 6th grade hallway, there's another set of stairs that will take you up to the 2nd floor. So we're back at the front door, the main entrance. And if you look directly to your left, you will find the nurse's station. And this is Mrs. Vanderbeek's office. And Mrs. Vanderbeek is an exceptional school nurse. She takes extremely good care of our students. She will be contacting you if there's a need to contact you, if your student may be ill. Everyone has filled out the pre-screening COVID or the COVID pre-screening sheet. And so if students are feeling ill for any reason, you know, she makes contacts with parents. And she is truly an understanding person. She's very empathetic to the students. Again, she is an exceptional nurse. Looking at the right side, you're going to see our office, the main office. My office is back there. Mrs. Carol Curl, who is our registrar, and she is also the acting secretary for our school until we fill that position. And the bus office is also located towards the right as you come into that main office. But again, we ask all of our parents to come in to check in at this point, not to go any further than this point of the school building. This is the 6th grade hallway, straight down. This is where we will hold all of our core classes. Via Forense, our core teachers are Mrs. Shoup, who is our English teacher, Mr. Ramey, who is our math teacher, Ms. Hammerly, who is our 6th grade social studies teacher, and Mr. Wilson, who will be teaching Spanish and will be doing science as well. There is an elevator in the building, and students are allowed to use this elevator if they have hurt themselves sometime during the school year. And usually what it is a twisted ankle or a broken leg, you know, or they have to use a wheelchair. And so all that needs to happen is for the student to contact the school nurse or the school administration and make sure that they have permission to use it. So as we walk down that 6th grade hallway, you'll see a bulletin board that has all of the Puma clubs, and there are a lot of clubs and organizations here at the school. Academic Success Club, Robotics Club, Student Council, Ally Club, just a lot of organizations for students to become involved with. One of the clubs called CARES is a very popular organization that's run by our school psychologist, Mrs. Jessica Sparling. If you'd like to find out more information about this organization, please don't hesitate to contact her. Moving down that 6th grade hallway, on the right-hand side, you'll see that we have the band and chorus with Mrs. Black, and she runs a beginning and intermediate band, and beginning and intermediate chorus, and a music appreciation class. At the far end of that 6th grade hallway, to the left, you will see our gymnasium, and it is a nice facility, plenty of basketball hoops, lots of lines on the floor for volleyball, badminton, all kinds of games. Mrs. Stokes is an excellent PE teacher. She introduced dance last year, which was a very popular class. And so your students, if they have the opportunity to take Miss Stokes, are going to have a fantastic time. This is a poster of our dress code, and I'm going to address this at this point in time. A dress code is not a focus of my attention, but I do ask parents that they ensure that their students are dressed appropriately for school. I know it's hot outside, but there is an attire that students need to wear. Please ensure that it is appropriate for school. I would like my focus to be on your students' academic progress and not on dress code. So please ensure that your students are appropriate for school. On the far right-hand side of that sixth grade hallway is our multi-purpose room, and the multi-purpose room is used for lunch. It's our cafeteria, and the students will go to the cafeteria at 12:35. Sixth graders will go there first, while the seventh and eighth graders will go outside for recess. And how lunch works is that students enter the cafeteria. Before they enter, they sanitize their hands. They continue to keep their mask up as they go to the cafeteria line, and there will be adults there that will guide them along the way. They get their tray, they take a seat, and when they take a seat, that is when their mask can go down. Now, the seating assignments, there are 3 students to a table. On Tuesday, that seating arrangement, the seat that your child has chosen, will become their permanent seat for the quarter. At the end of quarter 1, we will revamp it again to where students will have an opportunity to sit in other areas. But once their seats are chosen on Tuesday, that is where they're expected to sit for the rest of the quarter. Okay, and so we're going to do this 4 times. And then students, once they are finished eating, they'll empty their trays. They'll sanitize their hands on the way out, and then they'll head to an outside area where they can play. And the 7th and 8th graders will come in and they will sanitize their hands in the exact same way. All right, we're going to take a look now. In the far end of that 6th grade hallway is a staircase that leads to the 2nd floor, and that staircase will lead you to the 8th grade hallway. So this is the area that they are coming up, and this is the 8th grade hallway here. Okay. And in that hallway is Miss Funston for science, Miss Kendenning for English, Miss Edwards for social studies, Miss Daniele for math. And other teachers in that hallway are Miss Leonard for history. Mr. Anina, who is our new Italian teacher, is in that hallway as well. And Miss Aldana, who's our 7th grade science teacher. And that's the Via Pisa hallway, the 8th grade hallway. Upstairs also is the media center. It is a well-funded, well-resourced media center. All media centers in schools are considered the hub of the school, and this one is no different. Students are always welcome in the media center, and Ms. Kelly will have a variety of items for students to look at. Also upstairs is Mr. Hoff, who is our lead instructor for technology. He also runs our video classes as well, which are very popular classroom for our students. And so your student has this class, I guarantee you they will learn a skill that they will be able to take with them for a lifetime. We're looking at the 7th grade hallway now, which is in conjunction with that 8th grade hallway. And it is a very, for lack of a better word, I'm just going to say it is a pretty area. This area here is an area for students to be able to use, to be able to collaborate. Once the schools are open again, of course, we want our parents to be able to take a look at the inside of our school, because I think you would be impressed with this area. But the teachers that are found in this area, the core teachers, are Miss Leonard. Again, she's 7th grade history. Miss Angie Wilson, who is the English teacher for 7th grade. Mr. Shoup, who does 7th, 8th math and algebra 1. Miss Cowles, who does AVIT and reading. Miss Aldana, I said again, for 7th grade science. And Miss Fabiani is also a 7th grade math teacher. And also in this area is Miss Deborah Wilson, and she is our ET for the school, our educational technologist. She is the person that supports our teachers and our students in the use of technology. And here is a look down at a center stairwell, and you'll notice these objects here, jellyfish in our hallways, positive items that you're going to find on our walls. And that is one thing I have to say, that this is a very positive school. It's a very caring school. Students are absolutely some of the most friendliest students that I've had an opportunity to work with. So as we go downstairs, we come to that bottom floor, and in that back area, down towards the right or down towards the left from our main office on that first floor, this is the hallway that you're going to see. And in that hallway is Dr. Cologne and Mrs. McWater, Mrs. Mann, who's the person responsible for the jellyfish that are hanging from the ceilings. But you're also in the center of that hallway, you will find one of our most important areas, and that's our counseling center. Mrs. Kabanik is there, who's our school counselor. She's dealt with most of all of our student schedules. Any schedule changes that you would like to have, Mrs. Kabanik is the person that we would have to see. Miss Jessica Sparling is our school psychologist. She's the person in charge of the CARES group. She has set a very positive culture within the school. Mr. Maldonado, who's our ASACS counselor, also assists our students, along with Mr. Maines, who is an in-flight counselor. And then there is Miss Roof. She is our supply technician. She holds us all accountable for all of the items that we have here at school. And then now we're back at the front of the school by my office, the main office, right at the front of the school on the first floor. Okay. And yes, you'll see that there is a baby grand piano that's sitting right there on that first floor. Please invite your student, your child, if they're able to play. That piano is available for them to use. Okay, so I didn't stress it enough at the beginning, so let me stress this one more time. Once we come into this building, we definitely have our masks up. Okay. We wash our hands before we go anywhere in the building, and we practice social distancing as much as we possibly can. Okay, but it really is important for us to wear our masks in a proper way. It means cover your nose, cover your mouth. And if you have an extra mask, please bring that extra mask. Okay, and then so as you go about that school day, if you have any questions, please ask. There are no silly questions. If there's something you see you don't understand, just ask. Okay. Adults will be around the hallways the entire time, and if that adult can't answer your question, I'm pretty sure that they will find someone who will be able to do that for you. Important dates, of course, first day of school, August 23rd, that Monday, 8 o'clock to 2:45. Okay, that's an important date for you to remember. Don't miss that. And then the next one that's an important day, and parents, this is for you because sometimes we forget that there's this early release time. Okay, and so remember that school is from 8 o'clock to 1:15. Students will be released at 1:15, and so you can expect them home earlier. And then September 1st will be a virtual open house. It'll be from 5 to 6:30, gives people plenty of time to get home from work, to meet with teachers in a virtual situation. And so if you're looking for information about our school, generally we put it out on the Vicenza Middle School Facebook, and we also send it home in some form of an email through our Aspen or student management system through Aspen. Our telephone number is a DS number. It's also located on this page. And for people who you might need to email, I've left you my email address, I've left you the counselor's email address, and I've left you the registrar's email address. Okay, and so I really do appreciate you giving us this time to work with you, to have me give you the opportunity to see our school. It is a fantastic place. Your students are going to love it here, and we are going to do our best to provide them with the best education possible. I always tell the students at the end of our announcements to work hard, to be nice to each other. And so let's have a great school year of Pumas. Thank you for your time, parents. And if you need anything, I am just an email away. Thank you.